I'm Big Dai Jenkins and I'm fighting Luke Hammond on Bragging Rights 5. I'm going to win the fight by TKO from ground and pound. I'm going to wrestle him down to the floor and just pound him out. I know he's definitely, his main strength is definitely his striking. He looks, from the videos I've seen of him, he looks as if he's a real good Muay Thai kickboxer, and he's got real good knees, real good clinch game, and he's got pretty long legs, so he's going to be good with his kicks. And he also has won one of his fights by submission as well, so he's coming into the game with a few submissions. So just need to shut his main game down, which is striking. I'm very confident for my performance on this fight. I'd say it's at least 110% confident that I'm going to get my hand raised at the end of this fight. It's going to be my wrestling and closing the distance, just so he can't fire off any good shots against me.
What do you need to do to win this fight?
I need to make sure my wrestling is on target. Make sure I don't miss no takedowns, and just pretty much get the fight to the floor. Prediction: me just getting him down to the floor, maybe getting a submission, maybe in the second round. I am training in Evolution MMA in Wangara. Darren Reeves is the main coach, and I got Hollywood Dave Hewlett, who's our MMA coach, and we got Grady Scott taking the boxing. I've always been quite into my sports, and I've always played team sports. I was quite a keen rugby player, and then I just got to the point where I was fed up of doing team sports, and decided that I wanted to try something by myself. So I was always into boxing and kickboxing and stuff. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and MMA is a pretty fast rising sport, so got into it through that. I've been training nearly 2 years, and so far it's been pretty good. The experiences I've had, and through the people I've fought and through the different gyms I've trained at. My experience in the UK was started off pretty well, but they'd sort of done things backwards, because the levels, the rules in the different levels, the amateur rules, there was no headshots, so it sort of got me into bad habits straight off by not keeping my hands up. So most of my amateur fights were really classed as grappling matches. Then I turned professional, had a few professional fights, but I think I definitely rushed into my professional fights because I come into it with no stand-up. So I got to sort of take a back step and get my stand-up up to scratch. Definitely concentrating on my stand-up. I've been doing a bit of amateur boxing, and just taking up all the boxing classes and drilling stand-up all the time in the gym to sort of get my stand-up to the level where my ground game is. I'm Big Dai Jenkins and I'm fighting Luke Hammond on Bragging Rights 5 on the 23rd of February.